just ask questions and then document the answers. Okay, sige. Pasensya na wala kasi available na room eh. Politics kasi. I hope I can help with Okay lang ba sa inyo dito? Okay lang. Alright, sige, we can start. Sige, shoot. Kumapit ka, ang layo mo, parang ako nasa stage. Structure of the organization. Well, ang tanong mo, description? Ano ba ito?
How do you do the work? I mean, workflow from where it starts and then...
Well, just, yung structure naman ng Bbdo, I mean, across all agencies, para-pareho lang yan eh. Usually, they're divided into 3-4 departments. So, you have the account servicing, which deals with the clients. Sila yung kumakausap sa mga client. And then you have the creatives, sila yung one doing the dirty work, creative conceptualization. You have the research/strategy department, so sila yung dealing with consumer insights, ganyan, research. And then the last one, hindi lahat ng agencies meron, pero the last one is media. I take care of media placement, media buying, media collaborations, ganyan and all. In terms of workflow, the brief, which is the requirement, comes from the client. So the client sets a meeting with the accounts team. So the accounts team transforms that client brief into an advertising brief. Advertising brief, yun yung tatrabahuin ng mga creatives. It's a piece of paper that has everything that a creative needs to know. What's the project, who are we talking to, what's the objective, what's the message, what are the expectations, what are the limitations. So after the creatives work on the project, so magkakaroon ng presentation to client, and then upon approval, we go to production, which is not part of the agency. It's a third-party supplier. And then after production, you broadcast, if it's TV or radio, and then you publish it next spring. So that's the basic workflow. The strategy comes in after the accounts agency briefing. So after the client briefs the accounts person collaborates with the strategist to come up with a strategy, and the strategy will be approved by the client. Pag okay na sa client, then come up with a creative brief. Tsaka pa nagpapasok ng creative.
For the useful projects that you do, here in Bbdo, like how long does it take for you?
Depende yan eh. Kasi each agency has its own traffic system, tinatawag. By traffic system, it means a system that will manage the workflow properly para walang sumasabit, walang madali ang trabaho. Para the objective is to give as much time as possible to a particular process. So for example, upon client briefing, you have 1 week to strategize, and then after strategizing, you have 1 week to do creative work, for example. Pero it varies yan, depende sa requirement eh. Kung full campaign, TV, radio, print, all the works, usually 10 days yan, 2 weeks, mga ganun. Pero kung mga single medium lang, for example, isang print ad lang, usually 3 days yan. Um, or so it can span from an overnight revision to like 2 weeks or a month long process. Depende sa mga revisions involved, depende sa mga approval of the ideas. Kasi internally, hindi naman kung ano yung maisip ng creative yun na yan. It will also go through a process. And so, after the creatives thought of an idea or think of an idea, they will have to clear it with the creative directors or the executive creative directors. So, kung okay na sa kanya, you regroup with the accounts person o accounts team, ito yung naisip namin. They think, ganyan. Tapos may mga input sila, so you revise, ganyan, or okay na sa kanila, diretso na sa mga presentation. So, may mga processes na yun.
So for your company, who are your target audience?
What do you mean by target?
For your industry, let's say, is Bbdo known for targeting like children or?
Well, actually, may flaw yung question. Kasi ang may target audience, yung brand. I mean, hindi naman yung agency. So, depende sa brand na hinahawakan. Yun yung may target market. So, kung may milk products kayo, edi makamisong kausap nyo. Kung meron kayong accounts na, meron kayong brands na sanitary napkin, you're talking to women. If you have brands na like soft drinks, you're talking to you. So, you cannot collectively say an agency has a target market. Because in the first place, agency doesn't have target market. It's the brand that's target.
So what are the usual difficulties when acquiring accounts or creating accounts?
Usually it's the finding the idea that will really resonate with your target audience. Parang an insight, a truth about your target market that has never been said before. An insight, a fresh way to execute the idea. So it's actually it begins with finding the right strategy, and then from that strategy, finding a truthful insight, a very totoong insight, and then how do you use that insight to create an idea that is freshly executed. So, marami tayong nakikita ads na magkakamukha. Diba? So, the challenge is how do you create some... I mean, nagagaling siya sa pare-parehong insight, pare-parehong truths about the consumer, about the product. Pero the challenge sometimes is executing it differently. So, that's one of the difficulties internally.
How do you usually deal with that difficulty?
It comes with creative stamina. Parang an idea is something not only limited by parang mental faculty. Sometimes you just really feel that it's the right way to go. Parang ganun. So sometimes ako personally, pag hindi ko pa nararamdaman yung ito na to, parang I don't think there's a reason to stop thinking. So until you feel that it's right, or until you feel that it's really on strategy and this is something that you've never seen before, or at least fresh in the category of the products that you are working on, I don't think there's a reason, and there should be a reason to stop conceptualizing.
So now let's move on to some personal information about you. So, can you give us a background, a short description about you?
It's my 6th year in the industry. 4 years ako sa McCann Erickson, Philippines as a junior copywriter. And doon ako nag-start. I was an intern in McCann back in 2002. 2000. Tapos graduate ako ng 2002. McCann got me as a junior copywriter. Started working on Chippy, Gentex. So those are my initial guys. Then 4 years after, pinirate ako ng Bbdo. So Bbdo got me. They gave me the associate creative director position. So I'm now handling regional brands or regional